What's up? How y'all doing? If you see me looking down a little bit, it's gonna be because I'm looking at myself on the camera. So normally I'm streaming, so I haven't made like just a video, like a straight video, and so I normally have on my headphones. But I chose to do this video in particular without my headphones on because I feel like it made it look a little bit more personal. So I have something I want to talk to you guys about. And if you've already clicked on the video, so you've probably seen the thumbnail, whatever the case may be. So you probably have an idea of what this video is going to be about. If you're getting this when I planned for it to happen, then chances are today is the day that Gear 5th is going to hit the internet. A lot of people are excited about it. A lot of people are concerned about it. And a lot of discourse is taking place, whether it's good or bad. That's up to you. But I just want to make it known first, I am a Dragon Ball fan. I've been a diehard Dragon Ball fan for years. But I am also a One Piece fan. Yeah. Y'all didn't know I was going to have this. Stop playing with my boy. Stop playing with... Okay. All right. You get the point. You get the point, right? What I wanted to talk today about is a very controversial idea. Since the beginning of the hype train that is built up behind Gear 5, there has been nothing but constant back and forth between the One Piece and Dragon Ball community concerning the level of iconic this transformation will be, right? And obviously, when you bring up any transformations concerning anyone in an anime, one of the first things that gets brought up is Son Goku and the iconic Super Saiyan transformation, the one that he did against Frieza. So the discourse becomes, well, this will be bigger or this will be more iconic or whatever the case. And I saw a tweet that inspired this. I'm not gonna pretend. If that person, I might put this in the video because I responded to their tweet, and that's basically the premise of my video right now. Is the idea is that nothing could ever be as iconic as Super Saiyan, and my response was Gear 5 just might. But before Dragon Ball fans try to crucify me about it, let me explain. And obviously this is my opinion, so I'm not gonna be super fact checking. If I say something that's wrong, I implore somebody to, excuse me. If I say something that's wrong, I implore somebody to go in the comments and give me, the correct information. But let me take you guys back right quick. And this might not have been everybody's reality, but it was 100% mine. Take yourself back to 1999. Debatably, right? And this might not even be everybody's reality. There's some people who probably saw this transformation. I know I didn't see it in 1999. I saw it later than that. But take yourself back to the time in your life where you saw Goku versus Frieza for the first time. 9 times out of 10, you were definitely a child. The internet wasn't what it is now. And so even your reach or ability to consume anime was limited by how much proximity you had to it, right? When you watch that on television, on Cartoon Network for the first time, and you saw the change occur, there was not a soul on the planet that could have told you that that moment was going to define the rest of your life the way that it did. You know what I mean? And for so many people, that was literally the experience. You saw this character who some arguably watched grow to the pinnacle of what a character is supposed to be. We've seen this person as a child literally grow up and get stronger, gain friends, gain marriage. Like, he literally got a family, all of that. And it all culminated with him becoming this great symbol of hope. And yeah, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. My point being, nobody would have ever known that moment was going to be that big, number one, but number two, that it would affect so much other media since then, because now you cannot talk about transformations in the medium of anime without talking about Super Saiyan, right? And I think that is key in understanding the level of iconic that this is, right? And to take it even a step further, Dragon Ball Z specifically was iconic in and of itself, in that it brought a certain, it was kind of like the glue for certain people. I know for me personally, it was the first anime I've ever seen. The reason that I even enjoy anime right now is because I was introduced to Dragon Ball, and as a result, my love for anime just steamrolled into what it is now, right? So that was people's first experience. There are walks of life of people who you would never think had seen anime at all, but they'd seen Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? And so as a result, you have this cultural phenomenon in and of itself, Dragon Ball Z having this big culture shifting moment, Super Saiyan, which literally became a culture shifting moment. And I think a part of it is the idea that it was an emotional transformation in the first place that allows you as a person to just kind of connect with it, right? Why do I say all of that? I said all that to say that when you really think about it, time-wise, the reach that it has was still limited by the lack of connectivity that we had at that time period. Where is this going? Gear 5 is coming out in a time period where the people who were watching Dragon Ball that not only didn't have access to it, but anime wasn't popular at that time neither. It was one of those things that was really niche. Gear 5 is coming out at a time where anime has become mainstream. Popular even, you might say. It is literally a popular thing now to watch, enjoy anime. And you can't deny that. That's literally facts. The internet has blossomed into something that probably no one could have genuinely predicted. There are people who literally, the people that are going to watch this video, everybody that's going to watch it is not from where I'm from. As a matter of fact, 90% of the people that I know probably will never see this video. You know what I mean? Do you guys see more of the gist of what I'm saying? So Gear 5 is coming out at a time where not only is it cooler and more acceptable to enjoy the niche medium of anime, it's coming out at a time where we're all more connected and more of the marketing is centered around things that people can see on the internet from their phones. You know what I'm saying? I saw a video of them marketing it on it was like subway walls or something like that, where it's literally the billboard is changing and showing you the different gears that Luffy has gone through. So there is a whole new generation of anime fans who did not enjoy Dragon Ball or have not seen Dragon Ball that have watched One Piece since they began to enjoy anime and have watched all of the episodes or read the whole manga, who have grew with Luffy, watched him grow in the same way that I watched Goku grow. And so now seeing him come to the culmination of all of his trials and all of his efforts to achieving a new power, that moment is going to mean way more to some of those people than Super Saiyan will ever mean. And that's just what it is for those people specifically. And you could debate that Super Saiyan is the catalyst for all of these things, so technically Super Saiyan is still more iconic because it influenced this. But you have to look at it from the consumer's perspective as well. You can't just look at it from the idea that you feel this way, because those people don't even know what a Super Saiyan is. You know what I mean? And obviously, I don't think they don't know what a Super Saiyan is. I don't think that. But they will watch Super Saiyan after Gear 5 and still not enjoy it as much as you do. And that's simply because they have an attachment to Luffy that you cannot deny. And we cannot deny. Part of the reason that Dragon Ball fans feel the way that they do about the Super Saiyan transformation in the first place is because of the series it's attached to and the way that the series made us feel at the time that we felt it. You know what I'm saying? And so now, seeing that the culture is shifting, you could literally have a watch party for anime, which you had to have had multiple friends who genuinely enjoyed anime before that had tapes to get together to watch the stuff together. You know what I mean? And now we don't have to have that. Now we could have 20 people that we don't know at a con sit together and watch the same show. You know what I mean? And it wasn't the same type of case before. Said all that to say, I think there's a strong case for the accessibility, the popularity, and just a difference in the audience playing a key factor in how iconic Gear 5th can be. And I think that we should be okay with that. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with the idea that Gear 5th could be more iconic than Super Saiyan. Do I personally think that it will be? I'm not gonna tell you the answer. I'm not telling you the answer. But what I will say is, Gear 5th is a very, very, very important transformation for One Piece, and I think that it will change the landscape of how the rest of the series is gonna go. Not literally in the sense that something bad or anything, but I think that it's so important for the series and integral to the rest of the story. And I think that the fans are right to feel like it can be that iconic. You know, it is really big. It's way bigger than people would like to give it credit for, because they're trying to downplay Luffy and trying to downplay One Piece. Luffy is one of the best main characters to ever step foot out of any series, let alone a shonen. And I think that it is incredible that there's even the possibility of having a character like that having a transformation that is just as big and as impactful as Super Saiyan ever was. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people who are anime fans should kind of just like chill out, right? Because we need things like this to continue to push the medium that we love. Because if we're being honest, if no other series can create anything as iconic as the level of Dragon Ball stuff, we are looking at a problem. You know what I mean? But I think that even the fact that we're able to have a conversation about whether or not this can be as iconic as one of the, if not the single greatest transformation of all time, I think this actually is a good problem to have. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hopefully I articulated myself well enough, but I'm not a stranger to criticism, and I'm not a stranger to tough conversations. So if you guys would like to have any more of a discourse, I'll be on streams every now and then, but I would definitely like to know what you think in the comments section. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, this was great. I enjoyed talking about this because I really feel like, as much as Dragon Ball has done what it's supposed to do and has paved the way for all of these shows, I really think that One Piece picked up the mantle and is running with it. You know what I'm saying? So even all of these shows that we're watching right now and experiencing, I think that a lot of the aspects of the shows that we love so much, One Piece has already done and picked up the ball and ran with it, so that these shows would even be able to have a foot in the door. In the same way that some of you guys might feel like Dragon Ball is the granddad. Exactly. Dragon Ball was the one to experiment with a lot of this stuff, these time skips and all type of stuff. Dragon Ball kind of did first, so that these other shows could have a foot in the door to even have the leeway to have the creativity to do stuff like that. You know, that's just how I see it. But this comic, thank you for coming to see Comics Corner. I never introduced myself, but I'll be getting into that soon enough. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you did already, if you made it this far, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that you can see when I post other stuff like this. I like to talk about things that I'm passionate about, so there'll probably be more videos like this on the channel, as well as some gameplay. But until next time, I'll see y'all. I pray that you have a blessed day.